Men over 60 are being removed from rooms they are still standing in. Not physically, socially, silently. Somewhere past 65, the world quietly reclassifies you. Not as a man, as a category, a demographic, a cost center. You notice it before you can name it. The waiter's eye slides past you to the younger table. The woman at the counter uses that soft voice, the one people use with children and old dogs. The handshake at the party lasts a second too short. You did not shrink. Something around you did. And here's the part no one has the guts to say. It is not your age doing this. It is the signals you are broadcasting without knowing it. The way your skin catches the light, the angle of your head as you walk in, the state of your hands when you reach for a glass. Fix the signal, and the reclassification reverses. Stay with me. Here is where most men over 60 lose the game. They pick the wrong enemy. They think the problem is age, so they attack age. Two ways, both wrong. The first man surrenders. He wakes up one morning, looks in the mirror, and decides the war is over. Elastic waist trousers. The same haircut he has had since his 40s, now grown ragged at the neck. Shoes chosen for softness, not shape. He tells himself he has earned this. He calls it comfort. The world calls it something else. The world calls it retirement from being seen. The second man overcompensates. He panics. He buys the tight shirt. He dyes the hair a shade too dark. He chases the aesthetic of a 30-year-old and lands somewhere between desperate and cartoon. He is louder than the room. He confuses effort with taste. Both men made the same mistake. They focused on the wrong scale. The signals that separate a 60-year-old man from a 70-year-old man are not the loud ones, not muscles, not hair color, not what watch you wear. They are the granular details, the texture of the skin at the throat, the angle at which the shoulders sit when you are not thinking about them, the state of the cuticles on the third finger of your right hand, the line where the barber last cut your neck. These are the signals the human eye reads in under a second. Before words, before conversation, before anyone knows your name. And here is the brutal part. You cannot bench press your way out of a soft neckline. You cannot buy a sports car and outrun a rolled shoulder. Those are broad strokes. This work is done with a scalpel. 5 habits. This is what men who do not look their age actually do. Not what magazines print. Not what your doctor mentions in passing. What they actually do, quietly on repeat. Pillar 1. The skin. Skin is the loudest silent signal on a man. Most men over 60 have never touched a bottle of anything past bar soap. The result is what people are actually reading when they say you look tired. Not the wrinkles. The texture, the dullness, the flake at the corner of the nose, the crepe at the front of the neck. Fix it in 3 moves. Sunscreen every morning, even on days you do not leave the house. UV comes through windows. Moisturizer twice a day, on damp skin, 30 seconds after washing. A retinol product at night, 3 times a week to start. 10 minutes total across the day. 6 weeks in, strangers start asking if you have been away somewhere. Pillar 2. Posture is the tell. Watch how an older man enters a room. The head sits forward of the shoulders. The upper back curves. The chest collapses toward the belt. This is not a spine problem. This is a signal problem, and the human eye reads it as decline before the man has said a single word. Undoing it takes 5 minutes a day. A doorway stretch for the chest. Chin tucks against the wall. A weighted carry, a heavy bag in each hand, walked for 2 minutes, twice a day. That is the drill. Boring, repetitive, effective. Then the second layer. Buy one jacket that fits your actual shoulders, not the shoulders you had at 40. A good tailor charges less than a decent dinner. A jacket that sits right forces the head back, the chest open, the frame vertical. Clothes are not decoration. They are scaffolding. Pillar 3. The grooming perimeter. Grooming is not vanity. Grooming is territorial defense. In a room, every unattended detail is a small flag that says this man has stopped fighting for his space. That flag gets seen, every time. 4 zones. The eyebrows. Trim the strays, never the whole brow. Untamed eyebrows are the fastest visual jump from distinguished to unkempt. The ears and nose. A weekly pass with a small trimmer, non-negotiable. The neckline of your hair. This is the assassin. Most men book a haircut every 6 weeks. By week 3, the back of the neck is fuzz. Cut that window in half. Every 2 weeks, minimum, get the neckline cleaned up. Even if the top does not need it. The 4th zone is the beard. Pick a side. full and shaped or gone entirely. The half-committed 3-day scruff on a 60-year-old man reads as tired, not rugged. Commit or clear. Pillar 4. The hand. This is the pillar no one mentions, and it is the one that gives men away fastest. Faster than the face. Hands are the second thing people look at in a conversation. Reaching for a glass. Passing a card. Resting on a table. The signals of age here are specific. Yellowed nails. Ragged cuticles. Thin skin over bulging veins from muscle loss underneath. A grip that folds when it should hold. Any one of these tells the room what the room needs to know. The maintenance is unglamorous and cheap. Clip and file the nails weekly. Push the cuticles back after a shower. A small bottle of cuticle oil, 30 seconds, 3 nights a week. Then the harder work. Grip strength. Get a hand gripper. 2 sets of 20, each hand, every day. 8 weeks in, the hand reads as present, not spent. Pillar 5, the silent frame. The last pillar is not the gym rat pillar. It is quieter. It is the specific outline that separates a 60-year-old who reads as 60 from one who reads as ageless. 3 targets. The shoulders, the width, not the size. Twice weekly work on the rear delts and the upper traps. This is the shelf the whole silhouette hangs from. Widen it, and the waist looks smaller without touching the waist. The neck to jawline. The fat pad under the chin is the second largest age signal after the eyes. No surgery required. Body composition fixes it. Lower the total body fat, the line returns. The third target is the walk. Watch older men move. Short steps, feet whispering the floor, head leading the body. Reverse all of it. Long stride. Heel strikes first, foot rolls to the toe, the push is from the glute. Practice it in a hallway until it is unconscious. When you walk into a room that way, the room recalibrates before you sit down. Now the part that makes this worth doing. Stand in a room of men your own age. A wedding. A reunion. A restaurant on a Saturday night. Look around, honestly. 90% of them have quit. Not on life. On the small daily maintenance that used to feel automatic. They stopped fixing the neckline. They stopped moisturizing. If they ever started. They stopped standing upright the second they walked out of the house. They stopped picking clothes that fit their current body, not their old body. This is not their fault. Exactly. This is what the culture told them to do. It told them maintenance was for women, or for young men, or for vain men. It told them letting go was dignified. It told them being tended was somehow embarrassing at their age. So they let go. And the room noticed. Which means the field is empty. When you walk into that room with clear skin, an open chest, a fresh neckline, groomed hands, and a shoulder line that has been trained inside the last month, you are not being compared to the 30-year-old at the bar. You are being compared to the men your own age. And your peers have handed you the entire room. The math is absurd. It costs you 15 minutes a day and 1 appointment every 2 weeks. It costs them nothing, and they lose everything. Every look, every second glance, every handshake that lasts a beat longer than expected. Every conversation where the younger person actually leans in instead of looking past you. You do not need to become someone else. You do not need to fake youth. You need to be the one man in the room who did not surrender. That, by itself, is the entire edge. Here is the last thing. The one thing worth remembering when you close this video. You are not going to reverse time. That is not the game. The game is signal. Everything I just laid out, the skin, the posture, the grooming, the hand, the frame, is not about looking younger. It is about refusing to be categorized as done. Because the moment the world files you under done, it stops seeing you. And once you are unseen, everything else you have built, the wisdom, the resources, the presence, the whole story, stops mattering to anyone but you. That is the real cost of the surrender. Not the mirror, the disappearance. So do the small work. Every day. Without announcement. Without apology. Let the men your age fall away. Then walk into any room like the man you actually are. If any of this landed, subscribe. There is more coming. And it is only for the ones who still show up.